Hi, today you'll get 30 questions. See how well you spot the unexpected. Let's go. Which common object is usually designed with a pointed tip so it can break the skin more easily? Correct answer. A pencil. What do you usually call the small line on a screen that shows where the next typed letter will appear? Correct answer. A cursor. Which of these is the most common reason buildings use elevators instead of only stairs? Correct answer. To save space and make. What is the main job of a thermostat in a home? Correct answer. To keep the temperature near a. Which direction do most analog clocks move when they are working normally? Correct answer. Clockwise. Why do many supermarket apples look shinier than they really are? Correct answer. They are often coated with. What is the main reason many headphones have two separate ear cups or earbuds? Correct answer. To send different sound to. Why do people often say a room feels stuffy when a window has not been opened for a while? Correct answer. Carbon dioxide and humidity. Which device is specifically made to translate spoken words into text on a screen? Correct answer. Speech recognition software. What is the main purpose of the number row at the top of a computer keyboard? Correct answer. To type digits and symbols. Why do some bridges in tall buildings have expansion joints? Correct answer. To let materials expand. What makes a rainbow appear in the sky after rain? Correct answer. Light bending and splitting in. Which of these is most likely to help bread stay fresh longer at home? Correct answer. Keeping it sealed to slow. What is the main reason some roads have a slight crown in the center? Correct answer. To help water run off to the. Why are most standard doorknobs placed at about the same height? Correct answer. For comfortable reach and eat. Which of these is usually true about a dog whistle? Correct answer. It produces very high. What is the most likely reason some shopping bags have a flat bottom? Correct answer. So they can stand upright. Why do airplane windows have rounded corners instead of sharp ones? Correct answer. Rounded corners reduce. What is the main advantage of using a password manager? Correct answer. It can store and create many. Which everyday tool is designed mainly to convert rotational motion into linear motion? Correct answer. A screwdriver jack. Why do many soda bottles have ridges or indentations in the plastic? Correct answer. To help the bottle handle pressure. What is the most likely reason you hear a small pop when opening a sealed jar? Correct answer. Pressure changes when the. Why do some streets use one-way traffic patterns in busy downtown areas? Correct answer. To improve flow and reduce. Which of these is the best example of a placebo effect? Correct answer. Feeling better after taking. What does the phrase, "a tipping point," usually mean in everyday English? Correct answer. The moment when a small Why can the same key on a phone keyboard produce different characters in different apps? Correct answer. Because software changes. What is the main reason your sense of smell seems weaker when you have a cold? Correct answer. Swelling blocks odor. Which of these is a true statement about most credit cards and debit cards? Correct answer. The magnetic stripe and chip. Why are many shipping containers made from corrugated steel panels? Correct answer. The ridges add strength with. Which of these is the best explanation for why a spinning skater can pull in their arms and turn faster? Correct answer. Reducing spread out math. Thanks for playing. Write in the comments how many points you scored.